There's some rather bad news, I'm afraid. A terrible calamity is taking place. I don't know what to do. You all have to understand, there have been a great many changes. Man and his machines are destroying our beloved Farthing Wood. Humans can be a threat to plants and animals when they destroy the countryside. Many birds have nowhere to nest when trees and hedges are cut down. Cutting down wild plants means animals might have to go without food and shelter. Animals that live among crops are in danger when the fields are harvested. Fire destroys large areas of countryside and either kills animals or leaves them homeless. Animals cannot fight back, so all they can do is try to find somewhere safer to live. Where will we go? How will we survive without our homes?
Dear, oh dear, Al. What is this commotion all about?
Greetings and salutations, Fox. I'm afraid we have a problem, a serious problem. All the animals of Farthing Wood are in great peril. Our homes are being destroyed by the human.
Doesn't look too good, does it? We're not likely to survive if this continues. This is the very worst kind of distress. What do you suggest we do?
Our dilemma is great indeed. But I propose you find Badger, and then we will all assemble in the clearing by the river to formulate a plan. This is going to take a great deal of thought.
I reckon I should hurry then. Goodbye, Al.
Do get on with it, Fox. Time is of the essence.
Badger is such a wise and good fellow, he's bound to help us find a solution to our problem. Now, how can I find Badger? I must look for some clues.
Badger lives underground in a set. He comes to search for food using his nose to find it. Badgers often collect dry grass and bracken for fresh bedding. They're very clean animals. Badgers may travel a long way during the night and may leave tufts of their black and white striped hair when they crawl under fences. Their footprints show the strong claws used for digging. Wasps' grubs are Badger's favourite treat. He digs them out of the ground, but doesn't mind the stings. Badgers make lots of different noises, including when they have a good scratch.
What's that on the fence? It's some hair. It must have got caught when an animal passed by. I wonder who it belongs to. Someone has had a nutty feast. Who could it be? Dear, oh dear, where can that badger be? What do we have here? Could it be a set of paw prints? Badger? Badger? Are you home, Badger?
Yes, no, what? Oh, come in, dear chap. Come in.
Badger, we have an emergency. The giant earth movers have arrived. Farthing Wood is being destroyed.
Our days are numbered, old chap. All because man wants to build more of his little brick and glass boxes? Oh, terrible. Oh, terrible. Oh, and there's another problem. You know, the river is going to flood soon.
Oh, no. Then it's all the more vital that we set off soon.
Of course. Of course. We don't have much time. It's becoming more and more hazardous for us all. Is there any way out from this dilemma, Fox?
I'm not sure yet, but I reckon if you and me and the rest of the animals meet at the clearing in the woods, we can formulate a plan.
Good idea, Fox. Now, I must find my little friend Moley. I couldn't possibly go anywhere without him.
What's that rumbling sound?
Oh, hello, Badger.
Did you hear all that, Moley? We must leave Farthing Wood.
Oh, yes, of course we must go. But what about my friend Rabbit? His home will flood, and then he might drown.
I'll find Rabbit, Moley. Don't worry. I'm faster than you. Now, be off. Hurry.
Best of luck, dear chap. I think we're going to need it.
It's a bit unusual, me looking for a rabbit to save him from danger. I hope he doesn't panic when he sees me. Whose paw print is that? Pooh! Who left these?
Oh, no! It's Fox! He's come to eat me.
I haven't come to eat you, Rabbit. I've come to tell you that Farthing Wood is in serious danger.
You can't fool me, Fox. No. I'm not going to panic.
Rabbit, this is very serious. And if we don't hurry, we'll be trapped by the river. It's going to flood at any time.
Oh, dear. Can you tell your friend the squirrel about the emergency, Fox? I don't think I can handle that.
Calm down, Rabbit. I'll find Squirrel. Now hop to it and meet me in the clearing with the rest of the animals. We'll find a solution then. Whose muddy little paw prints are these then? What's that sound? Could it be Squirrel? What do we have here? Could this be what we're looking for?
Fox, I'm so glad you're here. I have many fine nuts to show you, and...
Sorry, Squirrel, we haven't much time. Farthing Wood is in terrible danger. Everyone's meeting at the clearing. You must go there, and quickly.
I'm not going anywhere, Fox. My mate Willow is visiting her cousins, and I can't leave without her.
I sympathise with your problem, Squirrel, but we'll have to deal with that later. If we stay here, we'll be trapped by the flooding river. Then you'll never see her again.
Well, if you put it that way. But, Fox, you must tell my friend Mouse. He's so little, and I worry about him so.
OK, then. Now, Hurry, Squirrel, and I'll try to find Mouse, and we'll decide what to do about Willow later. Now, a mouse is very small. I must look very carefully for small clues. Who do these prints belong to? They're very small. Mouse? Mouse? Are you home? I need to speak to you urgently.
Fox, is that you?
Listen, we have a problem, a very serious problem. Man and his machines are destroying Farthing Wood.
Oh dear, what will become of us?
We have to leave at once, Mouse, before the river floods and traps us here.
But Fox, how can we leave our homes? We need time to prepare.
There's no time left, Mouse. You must hurry. Look, I'll meet you in the clearing with the rest of the animals. Once everyone's there for the assembly, we'll decide our next course of action.
What about the others, Fox?
The others have been told. You must go now.
We're going away. We're leaving today. Serious problems indeed. But they're not going to leave me behind. I won't let that juicy little mouse out of my sight.
Now I've got to find the clearing. Made it. Hello, Badger. I see everyone's here. And a few more.
Well done, Fox. You've done a very good job gathering the animals together. Now, let's get down to business. You all know why we're here, don't you?
Yes, we do.
We small animals heard Fox rushing back and forth. He said that Farthing Wood is in danger. Yeah, that's right. We're holding this meeting because we're going to have to leave Farthing Wood.
Look, Toad is here.
Hey. Hello there, mateys. Oh, what's this about having to leave Farthing Wood? I only just got here. Haven't you heard, Toad? Farthing Wood is being destroyed. Well, I knows a place we could go to called White Deer Park. 'Tis a nature preserve. It's a place where all wild creatures are protected by humans.
Is it very far, Toad?
Not too far. I could take us there, mateys, only my homing instinct gets me a bit mixed up, so we may need to ask for some directions.
Well, that sounds like the place for us.
Right then. With Toad as our guide and Fox as our leader, we're off to White Deer Park.
Wait, vegetarians like us would never get along with the carnivores.
Then we must introduce the ancient Oath of Mutual Protection. Please raise your right paw or claw and swear the following. I do solemnly swear not to swallow anybody while en route to White Deer Park.
I swear.
I swear.
Well then, let's get cracking. We're off to White Deer Park. That Looks like the river over there in the distance.
It's the river. Thank goodness it hasn't flooded yet.
Yes, thank goodness, maybe. But how are we going to cross it?
Now, animals, this is our first big challenge, and I'm sure it won't be our last. We're all going to get across this river as long as we don't panic.
We won't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic.
It's all right you saying don't panic, but we small animals are going to find it very difficult to get across.
Yes, that's right, Bo.
Well, I suggest that Vole, Shrew and Mouse get onto my back, and I'll take them across. Now, there are a lot of logs floating down the river at the moment. The humans are cutting down the trees and are now using the river to transport them downstream. We can use these to cross the river by jumping from one log to the other.
Oh, and Fox, when we get to the other side, we must be careful to land on the sandy banks. Those are the only safe places to land.
OK then, I'll go first.
Good luck, Fox.
Well done, animals. We've stuck together and we've made it across the river. Now, Kestrel, you fly up and tell us what's up ahead.
Kee. There are lots of signs of man. I see a farm on the horizon and I can see a fence being built along a road. A farm! Ha! I hope it's more interesting than you lot. I'm leaving.
But, Weasel, how can you? You'll be all alone.
We smaller animals don't think that's a very good idea, Weasel.
Too bad, I'm going. Ta-da for now. Ha!
I hope she's going to be all right.
So do I, Badger. So do I. What's that sound?
I don't know. Perhaps we should follow it.
I wish Weasel was here. She might know.
There's a rook over there. Do you think we should speak to him?
Hello, lads and lasses. You're not from round here, are you?
We're from Farthing Wood.
Yes, mateys. We're searching for White Deer Park. Have you heard of it then, Rook? Is it that place over the far side of the road?
Excuse me, but there's something much more important. I must find my mate Willow. Have you seen her, Rook?
Sorry, lad, but my friend Magpie might know. She was telling me only the other day about some squirrels near her home in the hedgerow. She lives on the other side of the marsh. I'd ask her if I was you. Well, mateys, let's go. Wait, before you go, I must warn you. The misty marsh is a dangerous place. It's very easy to get lost. You must trust your hearing, not your sight.
Goodness me.
And one other thing. I heard a rumour about men building a fence along the road. If you don't hurry, you'll never make it to White Deer Park.
Oh no, we have to cross a road. I was hoping we could avoid those. Well, we'll just have to get a move on. We've got to find this magpie and then we'll cross the road when we come to it.
What a screech! Who could be making such a racket?
Do you think it's a magpie?
I do hope so.
What is that terrible thing on the ground?
Don't panic! Don't panic!
It looks like some rubbish that's been dropped by a thoughtless human. Such things are a hazard for us animals and can cause great harm. These humans really should take better care of our environment and not drop litter.
Did you hear that?
Do you think that could be the magpie making that racket?
Don't panic! Don't panic!
What? What bird? What bird is it?
Excuse me, we animals of Farthing Wood are travelling to White Deer Park and I was wondering if perhaps you know the way.
Help! Help! Can't you see I'm tangled up in a fishing line? Oh, please help, please.
Oh dear, I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
Perhaps you could find a way to cut the line. Then I'll be free. We need someone who can swim underwater and has sharp teeth to cut the fishing line.
Shame. Weasel would have been perfect.
Trust Weasel to abandon us when we really need her.
Our only hope of saving you is to find Weasel. No one else can do the job. Please hurry then. If you free me, I'll show you part of the way to White Deer Park. I can take you up to the road. Oh, but you must hurry. Oh, man is building a fence and you'll be cut off if you delay.
We'd better get a move on. There's a lot to do.
What are you forest animals doing in the marsh? You're a long way from home.
We're travelling to White Deer Park and our friend the squirrel needs your help. We've also lost our chum Weasel. Have you seen her?
Rook told us that you might know where my mate Willow is. Much more important than stupid Weasel. Oh, please say you can help.
Well, I might be able to assist you, but there's a price for that information. You see, I borrowed a ring from the farmer, but I lost it while I was trying to borrow a mallard's egg at the pond. If you bring me the ring, I'll tell you where to find your mate.
Oh, thank you.
And yes, I did bump into an irritated and noisy Weasel. She'll never make it to White Deer Park, though. I heard she's trapped in the farm.
Weasel's trapped on the farm, silly animal. I knew she should never have wandered off. Now we'll have to save her.
And we need to help Magpie if I'm ever to see my mate Willow again.
We'd better get a move on. There's a lot to do. That bird over there looks like she knows the area. Let's ask her for some help.
Well, what do we have here? You're a rather unusual band of animals to be seen together. I suspect it's against the laws of nature, you know.
We've taken an oath to protect each other.
And not to eat each other, unfortunately.
Strange indeed.
Could you give us some directions to the farm? We need to find our friend Weasel.
You're friends with a weasel? What is the world coming to? If you're going to make it to the farm, you're going to have to prove your knowledge of the food web. Within this hedgerow you will find many creatures which feed off each other. It's going to be your task to find out who eats what.
First find something for me to eat, and then feed the thing that you have found. When everything in the food web has been fed, then you will find your way through the hedgerow. Don't forget, first find something for me to eat, and then drag and drop the food onto the food web button. Millipede. Butterfly. Blue tit. That's correct. I will eat blue tits. Crow. That's correct. I will eat crows. Woodpecker. That's correct. I will eat woodpeckers. Mouse. That's correct. I will eat mice. Fungus. That's correct. The millipede will eat the fungus. Tree. Well done. You do know your food web after all. To find your way through, follow the light. It is the source of all energy in the food web. Goodbye and good luck.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, we've made it. Well done, animals. Oink, oink. Oh, my goodness. What are you wild animals doing on this farm? This place isn't for you. Well, we're trying to find our way to White Deer Park. But before we can do that, we must free our friend Weasel. She's been captured by the farmer. I don't know about White Deer Park, but I do know that Weasel is in the barn and that the barn is being guarded by a rather irritable dog. Oink, oink.
How are we going to get past a dog?
I might be able to help you there, but only if you can prove your worth. Do you think you're smart enough to answer my riddles?
Certainly.
We're very clever animals. A dug-out wasp's nest lies at my feet. Which animal friend has had that treat? Is it a mouse?
Is it a weasel?
I think it's Badger. I think it's Badger.
Well done! You've solved my riddle.
So, old chap, how may we pass this dog and rescue our friend?
Well, the dog is barking, oink, oink, because he's thirsty and he can't reach the water at the bottom of the barrel. Try raising the water level in the barrel. That might do the trick. Remember, if he barks too much, he will alert the farmer. I think we're in a field. We must hurry. That looks like the farm up ahead. It's a dangerous place for us wild animals. We'd better take care.
Goodness me, don't panic. I think that's a dog. Oh, don't panic.
We're going to have to be careful here. Remember what the pig said.
Chickens! How lovely!
I wish those silly birds would stop their clucking.
The stone, how lovely. Maybe it could come in useful.
I wonder where that weasel can be.
Dear, oh dear, which way should we go?
I wonder how poor Heron is doing.
Do we really want to carry a stone? It's very heavy.
This is a cruel and frightening place.
Don't panic! Don't panic!
On behalf of the smaller animals, I suggest we flee.
That was a very scary dog. I'm sure I've seen him somewhere before. Look, the dog can't reach the water in the barrel and it's making him very upset.
What a grand idea! Now the dog can drink his water.
Yes, and now we can go into the barn and find Weasel. We must free Weasel. If she's left in the farm, something terrible might happen.
Do you think Weasel is all right?
Hurry up! Get me out of here!
There, mateys, we've found Weasel.
About time!
I'm so happy you're safe, Weasel.
Hurry up! Get me out of here!
Now the question is, Weasel, how will we get you out of that trap?
Perhaps Rabbit could bite through the cage.
Don't you think I would have done that if it were possible?
We're going to have to find another way.
Clever clogs! I've been cooped up in this thing for ages.
Come along, Weasel. We need your help to free the heron.
You need me? How touching!
We'd better get back to Heron now. I hope he's all right. That dog must have been really thirsty. He's still drinking. I do hope that Heron's all right. We better hurry. Bravo! Oink, 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 oink. I see you've made it past the dog. Thank you, Pig.